And Rex is mad, and you'll find out why shortly. But I'm not, because here they come. How about them Cowboys in Hollywood yesterday? And there he is, Cooper Rush, going head-to-head, staring eye-to-eye with Aaron Donald. But it would be the opposing defense that would make a difference. Dan, third play of the game.
Least shocking thing that saw yesterday. Early on, the Rams are going to try to take a shot downfield. DeMarcus Lawrence bursts right through. Not only is it a fumble, but it's a scoop and score early for this Dallas defense.
Extra point, no good, 6-0. They do it on defense, and now they do it on special teams.
I don't understand how good this football team is or how it happened, but beautiful job by the special teams unit. They have an early 9-0 lead.
9-0 Cowboys. Now it's 9-3 second quarter. Stafford looking for Cooper Kupp. Pretty much the only place he ever looks.
Imagine this. It's 3rd and 2, and it takes an absolutely perfect route and perfect throw to get some offense against this defense. Really good job by Cooper catching and run away in man coverage.
75 yards. Rams up 10-9. But ensuing Cowboys possession. RC, Tony Pollard.
Listen, this is huge. Tony Pollard has flat-out juice, makes a man miss, then he gets upfield, and he's a guy that's going to finish. We knew they needed this from this team all season, and Tony Pollard has been delivering for Cooper Rush and the Cowboys.
Cowboys right back in front, 16-10. Early third, same score. Rush, Michael Gallup. How about this play on the sideline?
Great adjustment by Gallup. I love the fact that Rush gives him the chance one-on-one, but look at his feet go on the sideline. You can see the black rubber pop up, gets both in. Fantastic.
Cowboys are at 19-10. Now, bad sign. Micah Parsons riding a bike with a groin.
Not if you're the offense.
Yeah, good sign. He's back on the field, Rex, and here he comes, Rex.
Yeah, I think he's still okay. I mean, closes games out, and that's what this guy does.
Showing no signs of the injury there. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Rams down by 12. Stafford looking for Kupp. 19-yard gain, but there's a flag on the play. Stafford got drilled.
It's going to hurt to gain yards against this defense. He takes a shot right under his chin there. Great job of making that completion to Cooper Kupp, but he took a beating yesterday.
Yeah, like right here, he's just running for
Get it out! They come in waves, man. It's like, oh, I made the first guy miss. I made the second guy miss. Oh, the 9th guy finally got me.
And they continue to apply pressure. Next play, 3rd and 13. RC's got nowhere to go.
Listen, this is who this team is. Tips and overthrows, you got to get those. They are opportunistic, and they rush the passer, put you in bad situations.
Cowboys would punt. Did the Rams have one more chance?
Nope, they're playing the Cowboys defense.
And it's just that simple. Parsons, another sack. Cowboys, a huge win. They are 4-1, but that's not the math we want to hear from Jerry Jones after the game.
There's some glitz and glamour. Mo saying this isn't 1-1, it's 2 here of this win. This is 1-1, the win makes 3.
He said it when they were 0-1. He said 1-1 doesn't add up to 2 in his world, and right now it doesn't.
What does that mean?
It means that when you have billions of dollars, you can change math. That's what it means. And that's exactly what he's done. And this team that was left for dead is suddenly a legitimate contender, Rex, because of your favorite part of football. That defense is devastating.
Yeah, I mean, nobody in their right mind would have, said that Dallas is done, right?
Right.
Oh, I said they were done.
Yeah.
But I never realized how good this defense really is. They are absolutely dominating people with this defense, especially that front four. I mean, every pass yesterday looked like a screen pass, like where you don't block anybody. Like, are you kidding me? But they are absolutely dominating on defense. The quarterback did a great job as a game manager, because you have a championship caliber defense. And guess what? When you get Dak Prescott back, now you got an outstanding quarterback to go along with this great defense. So, man, here we go.
Danny, you said they come in waves. Give me show me exactly what that looks like.
The D in Dallas makes Dan sound like a dummy, because I thought their season was done too. This defense is a Super Bowl caliber defensive line. Everything starts with Micah Parsons. If I'm in protection, my guard has to go, okay, am I going to leave my tackle one-on-one because it's Micah Parsons, or am I going to go double team him? I got to go double team him. But now the stunt and the wrap comes from the other side. Quarterback has to play in absolute chaos. And then I love the fact that they put DeMarcus and Mike on the same side, and they edge rush knowing, okay, quarterback's going to feel that, drift away, and then they stunt away from it. It's almost like I force you to move where I want, and then I cage you in, so to speak, like an animal. And while everything starts with Micah Parsons, it's like, man, Dan Quinn's the most important person in that building because of the way he uses a guy like Micah Parsons. I want no part of playing against that defense. No part.
RC, you know better than anybody what it's like when you're on a defense that is that kind of dominant, that kind of good. You can see the rest of the team feeds off it and feels it.
I mean, but that's what it's about. I mean, Rex and I were both on teams that were like this. When we walked into stadiums, I was playing against Ed Reed. I was playing against Ray Lewis. I wasn't even playing against the other team's offense because we knew what we're going to do. And that's what the Dallas Cowboys are. Also, too, we can't be hard on ourselves for what we thought week one. This isn't the same team. This isn't even the same team playing defensively. Now Micah Parsons is a defensive end. Now Anthony Barr is used as the middle linebacker. Also, Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Curse on the back end. They go 6 DBs a ton of the time because they have strong safeties that can play in the box. This isn't the team we saw week one. Kellen Moore doesn't coach that way. Mike McCarthy doesn't coach that way. Neither does Dan Quinn.
Can we give a little credit to Mike McCarthy?
Please do.
Because here's a guy that we always kill, all right? But he is different. And it's almost like the pressure's off of him.
Because the expectations are lower?
Because expectations are lower. When Dak Prescott went down, he's like, okay, I'm going to show you I can still coach my tail off. And he's done that with Cooper Rush. I mean, he really has. I mean, he had to make adjustments offensively, obviously, and then that defense turned him loose. But let's give Mike McCarthy some credit. And to me, it's like he's a different guy right now.
The expectations are back high, though, candidly. I mean, they are back because that's a Super Bowl caliber defense. Listen, respectfully, with RC and Rex here, this is the best defensive line I've seen since, like, your 2006 Ravens or so, just because you going against them, you're like, I don't want to go play against them. You know, all the speed movement, the multiplicity, the different ways they use guys. In 20 years, I feel it's the best defensive line that I've seen with your guys' units.
The other thing that was glaring to me yesterday was there were 2 players on the field that were unbeatable in one-on-one matchups, and that was Micah Parsons and that was Aaron Donald. Every time they got an opportunity to be singled up on anybody, they won. And I think that is such a huge statement for a kid like Micah Parsons in his second year. Aaron Donald is in the conversation for greatest defensive player that has ever lived. And when you watch him on the field with Micah Parsons in his second year, I feel exactly the same about those 2 people.
And the thing about Parsons, he had the groin injury. The coaching staff went over to him on the sideline and said, can you play? He said, Coach, if I'm alive, I can play. If you don't love that kid, I don't know.
No question.
So the Cowboys are 4-1, and it sets up an interesting matchup. You think? Sunday night against who? Eagles. Battle of the Birds yesterday. Unbeaten Eagles in Arizona. Early first, no score. Jalen Hurts, his new favorite target, A.J. Brown.
Soft coverage to the boundary. That's the question you have to ask playing A.J. Brown. Press them, they're going to go over the head. Soft, they're going to kick it to the perimeter, and then a beautiful job on the quarterback sneak. You see the push from the backside with the tailback. Early touchdown for Philadelphia.
Got the moves early, a 7-0 lead. Under 6 minutes to go now. Cardinals down 14. Hollywood Brown.
More of this, Arizona. More of utilizing Hollywood Brown instead of just a deep guy. They get the ball in his hands. Beautiful choice route, and then the strength and speed to score.
14-10 at the half. Now fourth quarter, Cardinals down 7.